Getting up from the floor without assistance at age 70 is a rare and powerful sign that the body is still functioning with impressive coordination, strength, and balance. This ability may seem simple, but it's actually a complex task that combines flexibility in the hips and knees, core strength, muscular control, and intact proprioception, the body's awareness of where it is in space. According to physical therapists, many adults begin to struggle with this movement as early as their 60s, largely due to muscle loss and joint stiffness that naturally occur with age. The fact that someone in their 70s can perform this action smoothly means their musculoskeletal system is aging remarkably well. Research has shown that the inability to rise from the floor without using hands or support is closely linked to a higher risk of falls, fractures, and even early mortality. In one well-known study published in the European Journal of Preventive Cardiology, participants who struggled to stand without help from a sitting position on the floor were significantly more likely to die within 6 years than those who could do so with ease. That's because this action requires not only strength, but also cardiovascular endurance, stable blood pressure regulation, and quick neuromuscular communication. Doctors often assess this ability as part of a senior's fall risk screening. If someone at 70 or beyond can still rise from the floor without holding onto furniture or asking for help, it shows their body is maintaining balance control and muscular resilience far beyond average. It's also a sign of strong independence and low frailty, qualities that contribute to a longer, healthier life. Some geriatric specialists even recommend practicing safe floor transitions as a way to preserve this function, because once it's gone, it can be difficult to regain. If this motion still comes naturally, the body is truly working in harmony. Tessurin.
At 70, getting up from the floor without needing help isn't just impressive. It's a strong signal that your muscles, joints, and balance are working in rare harmony. Most people at this age experience stiffness in the hips and knees or weakness in the legs that makes even bending down a challenge. But being able to go all the way down to the floor and come back up smoothly shows that your quadriceps, hamstrings, and core are still strong and coordinated. It also means your joints likely have enough flexibility and range of motion, which is often lost with age. Some physical therapists use this exact movement as a benchmark test for aging. In fact, studies have shown that older adults who can get up from the floor without using their hands or external support tend to have a significantly lower risk of falls and even live longer. That's because this action combines strength, balance, and body control all at once. It reflects a musculoskeletal system that hasn't been slowed down by arthritis, poor circulation, or neurological decline. Many seniors rely on furniture or a helping hand to get up from low positions because their body simply doesn't respond fast enough anymore. If that's not the case for you, then your body is still able to engage muscles in the right sequence, which is a complex function controlled by your nervous system and refined over decades of movement. The fact that it's still working, well, at 70, is a remarkable indicator of overall physical resilience. Doctors often stress that preserving mobility is more important than any single number on a medical chart. If you're still able to move freely from the floor up, it means your independence is intact, your body is aging more slowly, and you're staying ahead of conditions that limit quality of life. It's not just a convenience. It's a quiet but powerful miracle happening in your bones and muscles every single day. If you believe aging doesn't have to mean decline, you're in the right place. Click that subscribe button and stay with us, because this channel is all about helping you live stronger, longer, and happier after 50. Let's grow wiser together and support each other every step of the way. Aging isn't the end of anything. It's a new phase where strength, clarity, and peace can actually grow. Every video here is designed with your health, independence, and dignity in mind. If those matter to you, you're not alone. So join us and let's keep moving forward together. If you believe aging doesn't have to mean decline, you're in the right place. Click that subscribe button and stay with us, because this channel is all about helping you live stronger, longer and happier after 50. Let's grow wiser together and support each other every step of the way. Aging isn't the end of anything. It's a new phase where strength, clarity and peace can actually grow. Every video here is built to serve your well-being, not by giving empty advice, but by offering real, practical tools based on what research, doctors, and aging experts have shown to work. Whether it's about improving mobility, protecting your memory, managing sleep, or learning how certain foods or habits affect you differently after 60, you'll find it here. Your health, independence, and dignity are the focus. If those matter to you, if you still believe that every year is worth living fully, then you're not alone. You're part of a growing group of people who are choosing to fight for their quality of life, not settle. So join us and let's move forward with purpose together. Getting up from the floor without help is a powerful marker of physical resilience at age 70. This single action requires a combination of strength, balance, and mobility that many older adults begin to lose in their 60s. When someone can rise from the ground unassisted, it signals strong quadriceps, stable core muscles, flexible hips, and healthy joints, particularly in the knees and ankles. Research shows that the ability to do this is directly linked to longevity and lower fall risk. Some doctors even use a version of this test to assess biological aging, not just chronological age. A study published in the European Journal of Preventive Cardiology found that older adults who could sit and stand without using their hands had a significantly lower risk of early death. Maintaining this ability suggests your muscle tone is preserved, your nervous system is still effectively coordinating movement, and your reaction time is sharp enough to stabilize yourself during transitions. If you can still do this at 70, you're not only avoiding decline, you're exceeding the physical norm for your age group. It's a clear, measurable sign that your body is aging remarkably well. Sleeping through the night without waking is a powerful sign that your body is maintaining balance where it matters most. For people over 70, uninterrupted sleep becomes increasingly rare due to changes in melatonin production, bladder activity, chronic pain, and even anxiety. That's why being able to sleep a full night, undisturbed, is more than just a comfort. It's a reflection of excellent internal regulation. Sleep experts explain that as we age, the body tends to spend less time in deep, restorative sleep stages. This can lead to more frequent waking and difficulty falling back asleep. So if you're reaching those deep stages and staying there consistently, your brain is doing something remarkably right. Some doctors point out that sleeping well into older age requires a stable circadian rhythm, balanced cortisol levels, and a nervous system that isn't constantly on alert. These things don't happen by accident. They're usually the result of long-term habits, good cardiovascular health, and low levels of systemic inflammation. In other words, your body is calm, your hormones are in sync, and your mind isn't being jolted awake with stress signals. This level of nighttime stability supports memory, mood, immune function, and even blood pressure regulation. One large study published in the journal Sleep found that older adults who reported uninterrupted sleep had lower risks of cognitive decline and depression over time. That means if you're 70 and still sleeping through the night, your brain may be protecting itself in ways many others cannot. It's also a sign that your body's natural rhythms are working with you, not against you. Healthy sleep patterns are deeply connected to the quality of life in later years. They affect how sharp you feel during the day, how well your muscles recover, and how balanced your hormones remain. So while many at this age are struggling with restless nights and early morning awakenings, being able to sleep straight through is not only rare, it's remarkable. It means your nervous system is calm, Your organs are functioning in harmony, and your stress levels are likely under control, all of which suggests that your body at 70 is operating far better than average. Climbing 2 flights of stairs without stopping is more than a daily convenience. It's a major indicator of your cardiovascular health, muscular strength, and respiratory efficiency. For someone in their 70s, being able to do this smoothly suggests that the heart is pumping effectively, the lungs are supplying oxygen without strain, and the muscles, especially in the legs and core, are strong enough to sustain motion against gravity. According to cardiologists, stair climbing is one of the simplest and most telling physical tests available. In fact, some hospitals use it as an informal gauge of how well a patient's heart might handle stress or surgery. If walking up 2 flights doesn't leave you breathless or force you to stop, your body is functioning at a level well above the average for your age. Studies have shown that stair climbing requires the coordinated effort of several systems at once. The heart must increase its output, the lungs must respond to higher oxygen demands, and the muscles must push the body upward without giving out. This is why doctors consider it a practical stress test in daily life. A research article published in the European Journal of Preventive Cardiology reported that people who could climb 4 flights of stairs in under a minute without needing to stop had a significantly lower risk of dying from heart disease, cancer, or other causes. So if you're managing 2 flights easily at 70, you're not just in decent shape, you're outperforming many younger adults who struggle with basic aerobic activity. This level of fitness also reflects something deeper. Your body has likely resisted the kind of sedentary lifestyle that weakens the cardiovascular system and shortens endurance. It means your muscles are still generating enough power and your heart is still responsive under effort. For seniors, this translates into more independence, fewer falls, and a much lower risk of hospitalization. It also means your bones and joints are withstanding repeated use without stiffness or pain stopping you. That's a strong sign of aging well. Because when stair climbing is easy, it tells doctors that your body's major systems, heart, lungs, muscles, and balance, are still supporting you as a complete team. Reading without glasses, or with just simple readers, at the age of 70 is not just uncommon, it's extraordinary. By this age, most people experience significant difficulty seeing things up close, a condition known as presbyopia. It happens because the lens inside the eye naturally becomes stiffer with time, making it harder to focus on nearby objects. But if you're still able to pick up a book, glance at a phone, or read a label without needing prescription bifocals or progressive lenses, that's a strong sign your eyes are aging far more gracefully than most. Eye specialists explain that the ability to maintain good near vision into older age is usually a sign that the lens of the eye has retained much of its flexibility. That flexibility, combined with healthy eye muscles, allows for smooth adjustments in focus between near and far distances. It's not just about reading. This visual adaptability is key for depth perception, balance, and overall coordination, especially in environments with poor lighting or visual clutter. In people over 50, loss of this adaptability increases the risk of falls, accidents, and even cognitive overload when the brain has to work harder to process unclear images. Some ophthalmologists also note that people who retain strong close-up vision at 70 often show a slower progression of age-related eye conditions. For instance, cataracts, the clouding of the eye's natural lens, tend to become more noticeable when the lens stiffens and thickens, a process tied closely to diminished near vision. So, the ability to still read with little to no assistance may indicate a lower likelihood of developing cataracts early, or that any existing ones are progressing very slowly. There's also an emotional and mental side to this. Being able to read independently, without fumbling for glasses or squinting under bright light, contributes to confidence, independence, and daily enjoyment. For many seniors, this simple act can mean continued connection with the world through books, newspapers, recipes, and even digital devices. Maintaining that connection is vital for brain stimulation and emotional health, both of which play a huge role in healthy aging. So if at 70 you're still reading clearly without heavy reliance on glasses, that's not just convenient. It's a powerful marker that your eyes are functioning far better than average. It means your body is still protecting one of its most delicate and vital senses. Remembering names instantly, especially as you age, is a clear indicator that your brain is aging with grace and efficiency. Most people over 60 begin to experience some difficulty with memory recall, particularly when it comes to remembering names or keeping track of conversations. This is a natural part of aging, as the brain's neural connections start to slow down, and some cognitive functions, like memory, are often the first to show signs of wear. However, if you're still sharp at recalling names and details without hesitation, your brain is holding on to its mental agility much better than expected. Research shows that the ability to recall names quickly relies on a well-functioning hippocampus, the part of the brain responsible for memory. If your memory for names remains strong, it suggests that your hippocampus and other regions involved in memory and cognition are staying healthy and active. People who maintain good recall often have better overall neural efficiency, meaning that their brain is able to process and retrieve information quickly and effectively. This ability to remember names is not just a sign of mental sharpness. It can also reflect a preserved ability to engage in meaningful social interactions. Social engagement is crucial for brain health, especially as we age. When you're able to connect names to faces and hold detailed conversations, you're not only reinforcing your memory, but you're also stimulating brain regions that help maintain cognitive function and prevent decline. Some studies also indicate that continued mental activity, such as reading, learning, or solving puzzles, can help strengthen neural pathways, thus preserving memory and recall. So if you find yourself easily recalling names and staying sharp in conversations at 70, that's a clear sign that your brain is defying the typical aging process. It means you're maintaining a level of neural health that many others may not experience. Walking fast without losing balance is a strong indicator of good health, particularly when it comes to neurological coordination, leg strength, and cognitive sharpness. As people age, walking speed often slows down due to weakening muscles, reduced joint flexibility, and a decline in balance. However, if you're still able to walk briskly and steadily, it suggests that your body is maintaining a remarkable level of physical and cognitive function. The ability to walk quickly and maintain balance requires coordination between the brain and muscles. It involves complex neurological pathways that control motor skills, balance, and strength. When you walk at a fast pace without stumbling, your brain is effectively communicating with your muscles, ensuring smooth, controlled movements. This shows that your motor neurons, which transmit signals from the brain to the muscles, are functioning efficiently. This type of coordination is a critical sign of healthy aging, as many older adults experience a decline in these functions. Additionally, walking fast is closely linked to leg strength, which is essential for maintaining mobility as we age. Strong leg muscles support your ability to stand, walk, and even recover from a fall. Maintaining leg strength also plays a vital role in preventing injury, as weaker legs increase the risk of falls. Research shows that regular walking, especially at a fast pace, helps maintain or even improve leg strength, reducing the likelihood of falls and promoting overall physical health. Interestingly, studies have also shown that gait speed, how quickly you walk, can predict lifespan. People who walk faster tend to have a lower risk of chronic illnesses, such as heart disease, diabetes, and even some forms of cancer. This is because walking at a brisk pace is a form of cardiovascular exercise that helps improve circulation, heart health, and overall endurance. Faster walking also indicates that the body is still capable of handling physical stress effectively, which is a crucial factor in longevity. In short, being able to walk fast without losing balance is a powerful sign that your body is aging well. It suggests that you have strong muscles, a healthy brain, and a reduced risk of many age-related health issues. If you can still walk briskly and confidently at 70, your body is not just getting by, it's thriving. Being able to digest heavy foods without experiencing gas or bloating at 70 is a clear sign that your digestive system is functioning well. As we age, the digestive system tends to slow down, and many people begin to experience issues such as bloating, gas, or discomfort after eating. If you can enjoy a meal without these symptoms, it indicates that your gut health, enzyme production, and liver function are all in good condition, something not often seen in older adults. A smooth digestion process requires a healthy gut, and maintaining gut health is essential for breaking down and absorbing nutrients from food. The gut is home to trillions of bacteria, which help digest food and produce important nutrients. As we age, the balance of these bacteria can shift, often leading to digestive discomfort. However, if you can eat without experiencing bloating, it suggests that the good bacteria in your gut are thriving and maintaining a proper balance. Enzyme production is another key factor in digestion. Digestive enzymes help break down the food you eat, so your body can absorb nutrients efficiently. As people age, the production of digestive enzymes can decrease, leading to slower digestion and more digestive issues. If you can digest heavy foods without issue, it shows that your body is still producing enough enzymes to process what you eat. Liver function is also a crucial part of digestion. The liver processes fats and filters toxins from the body, contributing to overall digestive health. As we age, the liver's ability to function optimally can decline. However, if you're able to handle heavier meals without digestive discomfort, it suggests that your liver is still working well, helping to break down and process nutrients without causing issues. In summary, smooth digestion at 70 means that your gut health, enzyme production, and liver function are all performing at a level that is rare for older adults. It's a strong sign that your digestive system is aging gracefully, allowing you to enjoy life without the discomfort of digestive problems. Not needing an afternoon nap at 70 is a positive indicator of your overall health. Many people in their senior years begin to feel the urge to nap during the day, which could be a sign of poor quality sleep, low energy, or even undiagnosed health issues. However, if you can stay alert and energized throughout the day without needing a nap, it suggests that your stamina, hormones, and mental health are all functioning well. Good. Restorative sleep is essential for maintaining energy levels throughout the day. If you're waking up feeling refreshed and able to maintain your energy, it indicates that your sleep cycle is healthy and uninterrupted. Sleep disturbances are common in older adults, but the ability to stay active and focused without feeling the need to nap points to a strong, uninterrupted sleep pattern. Your stamina plays a significant role in how you feel during the day. As people age, physical endurance tends to decline, but if you're able to remain energetic without needing to rest frequently, it's a sign that your body's physical systems, including your cardiovascular health, are still functioning optimally. Hormonal balance also contributes to your energy levels. As you age, hormonal changes can lead to fatigue or a drop in stamina. If you're consistently feeling alert and energized, it suggests that your hormones are well regulated, supporting your overall well-being. Lastly, mental health is another key factor. Low mood, stress, or depression can cause feelings of exhaustion and the need for naps. If you're mentally sharp and able to stay active throughout the day, it indicates that your mental health is in a good place, contributing to your overall vitality. In conclusion, not needing a nap shows that your body is functioning at a high level, with good sleep, energy, stamina, and mental health. Being able to stretch without experiencing joint pain at 70 is a strong indicator that your body is maintaining its flexibility and joint health. Flexibility naturally decreases with age, but if you can stretch comfortably, it suggests that your muscles and connective tissues are still functioning well. This ability is directly linked to low inflammation levels in your body and adequate production of joint fluid, both of which are essential for healthy joint function. Joint pain, especially during stretching, is often associated with inflammation and wear and tear on the cartilage. Over time, as the body ages, inflammation tends to increase, and joints may lose their ability to produce enough synovial fluid, which lubricates and cushions them. When joints are able to move freely and without discomfort, it indicates that inflammation is under control, and your body is still able to produce enough fluid to support healthy joint movement. The absence of joint pain while stretching also suggests that you're at a reduced risk for conditions like arthritis and stiffness. Arthritis is a common concern for seniors, but the ability to move without pain can be a sign that the cartilage in your joints hasn't broken down significantly. Maintaining flexibility and pain-free joints can help keep arthritis and stiffness at bay by allowing the joints to remain mobile and functional. It's also important to recognize that joint health is closely tied to muscle strength and overall activity levels. Regular stretching helps to maintain muscle tone and keep the joints flexible, which reduces the likelihood of injury. If you're able to stretch freely, it means your body is still capable of protecting itself against the types of injuries that come from stiffness or weakness. In conclusion, stretching without joint pain is a clear sign that your body is aging well, with low inflammation and optimal joint function. This ability helps reduce the risk of arthritis, stiffness, and other joint-related issues, allowing you to maintain mobility and comfort as you grow older.